Howdy, howdy, howdy. My name is Tanashi Sasuke, and welcome back to Let's Read Housepets. If I want to try to summarize what's been going on, since I don't remember exactly, what I do remember is that the ferrets are rich. There are people who are trying to get the money away from the ferrets. There's a griffin who turned a dude into, I believe, a cat, or there might be a dog. I don't remember which animal the person from PETA was turned into. There's a lot happening, and this was the last page I read, so we're just gonna go to the next one. Sorry for how long it's been since the last one of these. It's been at least since February, since that's where I stopped at. Please direct your attention to figure 1. Instead of showing a human Sunday dinner with, like, carrots, this bag has a wolf. This is approximately 100 times more awesome. Second, while this bag says on the front, now with 50% more science, this one says high protein, low carb. The first 3 ingredients on this bag are wheat flour, cornmeal, and chicken byproduct, while the first three on this bag are deboned duck, chicken meal, and beef meal. Yes, but it costs 3 times more. Please hold all questions till the end of the presentation. Figure 2, cat food, meat or sawdust. 50% equals 6 or 7 cents worth. Science equals powdered vitamins. Show and tell. Professor Spot has a day job, okay? Alright, class, today we're going to learn advanced graph theory. Number of graph jokes. Number of authors who will preempt complaints by complaining first. Please write down what's on the board. You can see proof of this in the handout I gave you. This is just a bunch of other graphs. Also, it's not very funny, huh? Now nobody can complain. Look, a dead bird. It must have hit the window. I guess you only appreciate how temporary life is when... Hey, I'm not dead. When you're put face to face with its fragility. Dibs, by the way. I found it. I have dibs. I think I'll go for a walk. Truly the pinnacle of modern humor, as Monty Python references. Nature is ruthless. Okay, they are a dog. Hey, new dog, did you want to play D&D this weekend? Really? I used to play that in collie, with a collie. What did you have in mind? Well, 4th edition has turned out to be sort of a bust, but 3.5 had issues with bloat and all, so I put together my alterations to those rules. This includes some ideas I've taken from other variations, and a lot of this is untested. But this includes changes to skills and feats in every class, and I've made specific notes on all the spells from the PHB and the Compendium, and I've also added more complex language rules given the settings, and I've given you a brief summary of the setting in the blue folder, and since we're level 7, look at the wealth by level and you get yourself some magic items. The ban list and some custom items are right after the notes on equipment. And I need to warn you that everyone in the group likes to power games, so you'll need to look up some optimized builds and get a few ideas from those, but man, nobody ever wants to join. So then there are these samurai vampires which have demon swords, and the demons are 1,000 years old, and so the vampires because there was a war. I've heard that 4th edition was weird, but I usually play either 5th edition or Pathfinder, which I guess is 3.5 anyway? Hey, Grape! I got out the paper bags with the hats on them! Are you ready? Actually, Peanut, I should tell you that... Knock, knock, knock. I'll get it! Max, what are you doing here? Hi, Grape invited me over for a play date. Maxie! Grape, play pretend is our thing! I thought it would be good to inject some new ideas. And besides, Maxie was curious. Here's an idea for you! Curiosity killed the cat! No, we did that last week. Oh, that's right. In it, Peanut had to find 9 unique ways to kill Grape. You know, pretend. Throw a horse. Ready to play Search for the Lost Idol? And where did Maxie go? Only I get to call him Maxie. He had an idea to integrate our game with one that he and the Pound Cats used to play. What, are we gonna do something stupid like keep score? I already tried integrating RPG stats. We just end up LARPing. Not RPG stats, lava. What does lava have to do with nom nom nom? Okay, so the floor is lava and I play a lava blob. You're dead, by the way. Why do you have a bell if it doesn't ring? Yes, I know it's impossible to go through childhood without learning the floor is lava. Just roll with it. Indiana was the dog's name. Indy! Alright. We're coming around the bend! Hold on! I don't think we're gonna make it, Mr. Bones. Ah! Lava wave! Oh, Shortbread! You're such an interesting and useful sidekick. Hi, I'm Square Round. The studio sent me in as a replacement because the audience demanded it. Morning over, let's go! What's the thing say? First two panels is probably what everyone wanted to happen in Temple of Doom. Was there lava in Temple of Doom? Oh. But they seem to be having fun with it. So that's good at least. You're insane, Molar! You don't believe me, Dr. Bones? You will. Kalimari! Enoch Chuck Desune! Yata! Andela Riba Riba! Schnell, schnell, Achtung, chop suey, something French people say. Can we continue, or are there any more people you'd like to offend? Nah, I'm good. I'm in your chest, stealing your heart. For an ease. Are they doing the third Indiana Jones now? Ah, there's so many idols! Which is the real one? You must choose, but choose wisely. The true idol will give life, but the false idol will give death. Take. So how do I know which one I chose? He's gonna find out soon. You have chosen ninjas. The second comic with ninjas in it. Okay, and then the horse slides under the car and... Grape? Max? What are you doing? We were playing just a second ago. Calm down, Peanut. Max was just mentioning how he was hungry, so we decided to take a break. If you're just gonna leave me out of your decisions, I guess I'll go call Taro out. Knock, knock. I'll get it. I foresaw that you were gonna call me. Then why weren't you here earlier? Because you weren't gonna call me until just now. Duh. But it was in the future, then... Wait. The calling. So it's all four of them now, or just... Oh god. Hey, Peanut, I'm sorry about not telling you, but... Why bring Taro into this? Because she's weird, and that results in creativity. I think it can only help. Actually, I don't think I've played Pretend before. Oh, really? Well, it's easy. First, close your eyes. Okay. Now we're searching for the lost idol of Lastidal in the belly of an ancient volcano. Picture it in your mind. Make it real. Make it real. Too real! And why couldn't you have been here for Candy World? Your mind makes it real. What was that? For about 10 seconds there, I felt like I was lava. That was Taro's mental projection. Sometimes it gets out of hand. What? You knew she could do that and you haven't asked her over yet? Why? Because we're playing Pretend? Now, come on, we need to keep searching for the idol. Idol nothing? If we're going to play in hyper-real sense surrounds, I'm putting in a request that we drop the idol and switch to Pride Lands now. But, seconded. Also, I request that Grape play the delicious Queen Pallier. Maxie, honey, I request that we don't do anything that forces me to balance out your ears, okay? Kitty talk. Let's see. It ruins the entire point of playing Pretend. Okay, make with the kitties before I explode. But I haven't read Pride Lands at all. That's easily fixed, isn't it? Just make like you're going to read the series and look into the future when you've already read it. It doesn't work like that. Well, I mean it does, but the spirits really hate it. Well, then can't you reach into our minds and pluck out the memories? Well, I could, but only with Peanut and only if he says it's okay. Oh, Peanut, I beseech thee. I am but a humble cat, not worthy to be in your presence. Oh, get up! I like Pride Lands too, you know. I didn't say stop licking my feet. Guys, I'm just kidding. Technicalities. Okay, so what's happening now? Sorry, I looked ahead, sorry. There was a time, not long after the Pridelands had splintered, that the last faithful faction joined together the greatest heroes their world had ever known. I must request an audience with the princess at once. Of course, Lord Parnock! Princess Alea. Lord Parnock. This arc just became an excuse to draw lines and tribal wear. Getting your dream face on. So how did you settle on the princess? I don't know, I had someone else in mind, but I sort of fell into this role. I'm not complaining though. Guys! Taro, you're playing Jason? Sort of. I'm guiding a little bit of everyone. I guide a little bit of everyone else, but it's mitigated because you all project your own influences onto the scenario. So wait, I'm not Kurak or King Cheetah because it doesn't fit the scenario? Right, Kurak is exiled in this time period and King Cheetah is far too powerful. The scenario works better when you're both warriors of the final pride. You know, for not ever playing pretend before, you're really good at this. I got an enormous chunk of peanut when I touched his mind, so I have no idea what I just said. Can you explain it back to me? I thought that rambling sounded familiar. So who's Peanut then? So, if this is all Peanut scenario, who is he playing as? Sasso? Isn't Sasso dead? Not quite, this is an alternate universe. Now Peanut's getting to a sensitive part of his story, so I'm gonna jaunt over there. So Peanut Sasso then? Totally Sasso. You have been accused of witchcraft and high treason with the following charges: aiding an enemy of the state, summoning flame without use of flint or tinder, and flying without the aid of wings. How do you plead? Awesome as charged! What's this? How will Spot get out of this one? Tune in Monday, same spot time, same spot channel. Exceeding expectations. Caesar de Milan's ghost! If he were dead, I'm pretty sure they captured me with orphanite or else this would look silly. But they've delayed too long and now my strength is returning. But how will I handle them all? Must think. Must strategize! Snap. Punch. Let's see. Well, how did you think he was going to get out of this one? When all you have is a hammer. Sasso, I have bad news. It's not safe in the city. I think I figured that out already. Tara, you're not supposed to use information from other scenes. You have to pretend you are Sasso. I am! Even though he technically defected back to the laughing face, they would still consider him an enemy since they were unaware of his actions. He wouldn't have reason to believe the people in the faith he turned his back on would welcome him home. Yeah, but I'm supposed to say it because I'm the hero. Oh, sorry, I didn't mean to step on your line. Cheeky Spot, what's going on out there? I can't use the coarse language Sasso does. I'm a lady, after all. In the spotlight. I get it. Spotlight. So what happens now? The only safe haven left is in Merodia, but it's the land of exile. If we left for there, we'd be giving up. Giving up Spot? I'm beginning to think it was my fate to die in the Daradays. No! We could fix the world! If we could only prevent these wars from happening. Hold on, Sasso was a foul-mouthed warmonger. Why would he be concerned with peace now? I always saw him as misguided. He ultimately wanted peace through war, but he was unable to see how that was an impossibility until Spot rescued him. And when he burnt the starving inhabitants of Illistos after 2 years of siege, then tore down the buildings and salted the earth? Peer pressure? Let's see. Don't worry, Spot can fix the plot hole by spinning? Is that a Superman the movie reference? Salutidinum faciunt passum appellant. Let's see. Jaejon, what's the word? Sir! The Laughing Face learned of the Dareday's treachery and they've raised an army! How long do we have? A month? A week? They're already here! The dragon, help us! Quick, we need to... Hold on, they're making a frontal assault with bows on a castle in the middle of the day with the sun in their eyes! Your ability to improvise solutions is unparalleled. The studio lighting is a nice touch. Let's see. Naturally, we prefer to live in a movie rather than an actual battle-scarred savannah. Quick fix. I just... boop! Now it's nighttime. Haha! Yes! Finally we get to see some action! Alright, you hyenas, bring it on! They don't call me Spear Bearer for punch. What are you doing? Saving you? I have to say, it's awfully easy fighting in the dark with all that light. In fact, I think I see their center is breaking already thanks to the albino champion wearing the red... I am going to kill that dog. The princess uses a bow. I think the funniest part is she has to squint and cover her eyes at night. Of all the lousy, stupid things to do, you had to go and ruin my fantasy. Alright, Buster, I want you to explain yourself right now. The battlefield is no place for a princess. I must take you to a safe location at once. Peanut! Can't any of you stay in character for half a second? Stepping on the bodies. Stepping on the bodies. Do. I can show you the world. That sounds like it's probably a Latin reference. So let me get this straight. She said, setting up the segue, you're ruining everything. Oh, she said, setting up the segue. You're ruining everything for me, Max, just so you can play out your personal power fantasy. That's not true. So, okay, I crossed over with Spot without telling you. But why does that mean you can't roll with it? Because you're taking all the cool stuff for yourself and not leaving any of it for us. Even though there aren't any canines in Pride Lands, but you insisted, didn't you? I was just trying to make this fun for me as well. But you like Sasso, don't you? Why did you play him? Cause I also wanted to beat up an entire army single-handed. You see? But it was only one army. Yes, I'm still using the same background. Oh, the moon? Yeah, the moon. You're ruining everyone's time by being such a Mary Sue. Everyone's time? You invited Max without telling me, and then you two hijacked our good time, and then you two complained when it wasn't up to your standard, when I thought we were just trying to have fun. But you... No! It's not incompatible! But if you don't want to have fun with me, then I don't want to play anymore. Okay, now that whatever just happened is over, we can... Aw. Game over. I feel very low on self-esteem all of a sudden. Oh, he's just writing. Well, so it looks like we can't stop all the war because the princess said so. No, we can still do it. We can still go on. It's too late. Now, because the story has no plot left, the universe will be coming to an end. We have to go back to our own universes. But I'm dead in my universe. I know, I'm sorry, Sasso. Nah, that's much too dark. And then they were teleported to the land of eternal candy. And the candy didn't rot their teeth either, and there was also chocolate that they could eat and it tasted like real chocolate. Venting. Thanks for saying something to him, Taro. At least now he's just laying in bed listening to Weird Al. It's not us you should be apologizing to. Alright, guys, I'm sorry about all of this. I didn't mean for it to end this way. It's not us you should be apologizing to. It's not. You invited Max over, and that gave you the power of majority, leaving Peanut no choice but to try and win your attention back. And he was okay till you started ignoring him in favor of Max, when all Peanut wanted was to have fun with you. When you put it that way, I guess I do owe him an apology. I didn't mean to hurt his feelings after all. I must have been... Wait a sec, you're his psychic girlfriend! So why didn't you speak up before all of this started? Oh, look at the time, I really must be going. Let's see. I left a pentagram in the oven. See you guys? See you guys? Turnabout is fair play. I know which Weird Al song that is, but I haven't listened to it in a long time, so I don't remember how it goes. Peanut, I think we need to talk. I know, Grape, I'm sorry for ruining everything. Don't apologize. I was rude and inconsiderate first, and if you felt ignored and shut out, I guess I deserved most of it. But I didn't want to ruin anything for you. I wanted all the best things for you and Max, and then well, I don't know why I got so jealous of you. Isn't it because you have a crush on me? Hello? Anyone home? But I thought that you knew that. I thought that you knew that I thought... Hold on. But I thought that you knew that I knew that you knew that I knew about it. Okay, so Peanut probably just shut down. Yes, that would be really funny, being completely hypothetical, right? Peanut, I'm serious. Frankly, you're so bad at hiding it, I thought it was just an unspoken assumption between us. How long have you known? Since we visited the farm? The farm? Oh no, it was long before that. Then when? When you started showing an interest in cat things in the first place. I'm the only cat you really know, so where else would you pick that up? But I guess I didn't really give credence to that until I found this photograph under your pillow, since it's Sabrina and Fido colored in gel pens to match our fur and all. Also, Stripe, I mean seriously. Also, the only reason that Grape's been in his bedroom in the first place is because he kept borrowing her Jingly mouse and not returning it. So I guess you hate me now, huh? Peanut, I've never hated you. I'm really flattered, I guess, but I don't think I could do something like romantic interest. When it comes to romance, I still think of cats, you know? I swoon over lions and tigers, and Maxie's been growing on me an awful lot. I guess you're right, it's not like I stopped thinking of Taro either. Still, I know I didn't expect you to drop everything. I'm not even sure I could handle the ridicule if you were interested. I don't talk about this in terms of interest. We still hug, cuddle by the fireplace, and do next to everything together, don't we? I mean, what part of what we already have do you think is missing? I don't know, I want something more than just friends. Peanut, we are not just friends. We were never just friends. You are my best friend in the whole wide world, whether or not it's supplied with mushy stuff. But I guess you've earned the right to be mushy with me. Do you need any help? No, I'm sure my motor functions will return in an hour or so. Okay, I'm gonna walk Maxie home. Love you, Peanut. Love you too, Grape. Okay, so I was aiming on the episode being longer than this. But we just finished a whole story arc, and for personal reasons, I have to stop. So, this has been a Nashi Sasuke. This was, I don't know what number episode this is of Housepets, but if you liked it, a like and a subscribe will be groovy. If you didn't, you'll need to do either one of those things. If you want to click the bell, you can do that as well so that you're notified of when more episodes of this come out. And I will see y'all in the next one. Later.